Hi, I'm Joanna from Young Invincibles, and I'm here to talk about a recent law passed by Congress and what it means for repaying student loans. On March 27th, Congress sent the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act, also known as the CARES Act, to the President, who signed it into law later that day. Currently, more than 42 million Americans hold more than $1.7 trillion in student loan debt. Key parts of the CARES Act were designed to provide some relief for people paying back their debts during this time of public health and economic crisis. First, the CARES Act puts a halt on student loan repayment for federally held loans through September 30th, 2020. During this 6-month period of automatic forbearance, interest will not accrue on those loans, so your payment amounts, if you choose to pay them as usual, will remain the same as they were before the CARES Act. In addition, this repayment freeze is retroactive to March 13th, when President Trump declared COVID-19 a national emergency. You should have heard from your loan service provider, the firm that manages your loan repayments, by April 10th about shutting off automatic withdrawals from your bank to make payments. If you made a payment between March 13th and March 27th, you are eligible for a refund. You will need to contact your loan servicer to request a refund. In addition, if you want to make a payment toward your student loans between now and September, you can still do that. You'll just need to pay manually through your loan servicer's website. This August, you should begin receiving a series of reminders from your loan servicer about when your payments will become due again and when they will start making automatic withdrawals from your account again. In addition to pausing student loan repayments, under the CARES Act, the government will not force involuntary payments, but will count each month as paid for all borrowers with federally backed loans. Before this new law, if you had a loan go into default because of a period of missing payments, the government could move to garnish your income or take money out of your tax refund or other federal benefits payments. These kinds of forced payments are paused under the CARES Act, as are calls from student loan collections agencies. Over the 6 months of repayment suspension, each month will be counted as paid toward rehabilitating defaulted loans, as well as for borrowers in public service loan forgiveness and income-based repayment plans. There will also be no negative effect on your credit rating. It's important to note that all of these provisions only apply to federally held student loans. If you have a Perkins loan held at your college, or another student loan from a private lender, you should contact either the loan repayment office at the college or your private lender to ask about your options. And if you're frustrated by being left out, you're not alone. The CARES Act loan repayment suspension leaves out about 9 million borrowers. You should be on the lookout for several more rounds of federal legislation targeting COVID-19 response and economic relief. That's why I and other groups are advocating for expanding the suspension period. Student loan repayments are a burden on young people even in good economic times, and they can lead to a personal financial crisis in times like this. For more information on student loan repayment suspension and how federal policy is affecting your student loans, stay connected to Young Invincibles through our website and social media channels. We want to hear from you. Tell us your story about how the CARES Act student loan repayment pause is affecting you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to hearing from you.